conservatively, there are probably more than 10 trillion planets in the universe. Why so many if little Earth is the main goal of God? Why would a divine engineer whose primary focus was us need to spin out 1 trillion useless galaxies just to produce one species like us? Now, it is claimed that the universe is designed. Well, there is no evidence of supernatural design. And people say, well, look at all these constants in the universe. If they were any different, the universe would collapse in on itself. Then we have to ask, why would a creator make it so razor thin on the edge that the slightest little change and it would collapse in on itself? That's not consistent with good design. Also, if there is a God, we cannot presuppose, just because we can't answer certain questions yet, that there is a God, because that is a God of the gaps theory. If there is a God, we need to know how he did it. You just can't say, science can't yet explain that, so God must have done it. We have to know the mechanism by which a purely mental being, without any physical attributes whatsoever, interacted with and caused things to happen in a material world. What is the mechanism by which that occurs? We also have to know what is the mechanism by which an intelligent being, a super intelligent being, thinks when he is not in possession of a brain that fires cortical neurons and synapses, which is what always occurs when we humans think. Also, if God is outside of time, then in a sense he never exists. If God is outside of space, then he essentially exists nowhere. So therefore, my argument is, if you take the totality of the evidence in our physical universe, you will see that on balance, it is more likely than not that the universe is natural, not supernatural, from which you derive it is more likely than not that there is no God. Thank you.
I hope that Mr. Tabash will address what I actually raised in his 10-minute rebuttal upcoming. I know that we debaters, we have certain arguments. You can't know what your opponent's exactly going to say, except that basically I knew he was going to say that. I don't claim